Hi, my name is Sherry Palenzi. I'm the Director of Ministry at Restored Hope. Restored Hope Ministries is a place where broken women come. It's a place where they find out who they are. I believe they get insight of just how much they are truly loved by the Father. Most of them don't even know what that word is until they come to Restored Hope. I believe they also gain insight of their gifts and their talents that they didn't know they had. They find out who they are, and through the tools that we give them, they are empowered, equipped, encouraged to do everything that I believe that God's called them to do. They also become a mouthpiece for other women that come into the house where they can help them. So we all work together at the common goal, and that's to see women healed, empowered, and encouraged to do and operate in their gifts and their talents. I feel like I have many hands, but my main goal is to make sure every woman meets those needs in their life with counselors, classes. I really help provide the classes that will help them, give them the tools to use what they need to live a successful life, to live a life where it's not just pleasing to themselves, but it's pleasing to God. Every woman that comes in has different needs, and it's my job to make sure all those needs are taken care of, whether it be physical, mental, or spiritual. Well, a lot of the women come in have been abused by men and aren't really open to receive anything from a man. So there's a lot of places, that offer help. And sometimes, that door closes for them if it's a man. So I think with me being there, even with a woman, there are many women that come into the ministry that are not just abused by men, but abused by women. So our reflection of the Father is really getting them to trust us, opening the door for them to even receive from someone. That's hard when you've been abused, whether it be man or woman. So it's not necessarily just because I'm a woman that they receive from me, but it is a little bit easier for a woman to receive from another woman than it is a man. But Sam and I work as a team. And because of that, I believe it reflects what they can have. And that is that there are men out there that are good men, that will treat them right. So it's important that they see that there are good men. But in order for that to happen, I have to be the first one that they encounter, that they meet, because then I open the door for that, for them to receive from my husband. Well, it started when we were in Celebrate Recovery. We were pastoring there, and we had been doing it for a couple of years. And I had this one woman that was coming to us pretty often, and she wasn't real comfortable with sharing what exactly she was doing, but you kind of knew what was going on. And I had dropped the suggestion to Sam that, man, the church really needs to come together and provide a place for these women who are coming in here that want to be free, but yet there's no tools for them to get out of the situation they're in. I dropped that, and it was 2 years later before God opened that door for us. But my heart was that these women wanted change, but because of broken relationships with family, broken relationships with friends, that all doors were closed for them to escape what they were in. I just truly believe that there was something more that we could offer them besides just a recovery class, that they could find a place where they could get healed, and that God could mend their hearts, and that they would be open to receive from people that were saved, but also begin to see dreams and visions that they had as a child that they thought were lost forever, a place where they could grab hold of that again and run with it. And that's how Restored Hope got started. That's our dream, that women come in, they see the dreams that they had maybe as a child that they thought of and they think are impossible to attain. And we want to help them reach that goal, whether it be to teach or to help other women or to start their own ministry. It's not about competition, it's going to take a multitude of people to conquer this, gosh, I don't even know what to call it, but it's this, what society has said is okay, you know, that we exploit women to get money, fame and fortune. So it's going to take a multitude. I don't know we can stop it, but I know if we work together that we can provide a way for women to get out of it. It was a lot more than what I thought it was going to be, but it's been an overwhelming reward to be able to see women come in and see them walk in their gifts and their talents and see them begin to open their hearts to receive love. There's been women that didn't even want you to touch them. And by the time they leave RHM, they're hugging people and smiling and laughing and so excited about the future. Where when they came in, they were so broken that sometimes they couldn't even look at you. Their faces wouldn't even lift. So when I see them going through these classes, and at first they're like, oh, there's so many classes. But each class has a purpose. Each thing is a tool that if they grab hold of that and they run with it, they'll be able to use it. I also know that when they come in, that a lot of times they've been doing this since they were kids. They were sold by their parents for drugs or whatever, and they haven't always been educated in a place where they could even do anything else. And through RHM, we can offer them classes where they can get their GED or they can go to school to do what they want to do. We just want to help them achieve everything. Each person that comes into the house and teaches a class, they know that their purpose is whether it's to teach them the foundations or it's to teach them about who they are. It's about teaching them life skills, counseling. They all work together to achieve that goal of placing them in society to do what they've dreamed of doing, what they're called to do. I think it's important for everybody to know that Sam and I are not the one, two-person package. RHM is composed of many people. And without those people, they're like the hands and feet. Sam and I are like, I would say God's the body, we're, the head, but we have lots of people that form the rest of us so that we all work together with the common goal. And some people think, oh, well, I can't teach a class or I can't do this, but even giving is being the hands and feet. It doesn't matter if you teach a class or you donate to provide a place for these women. We're all working together for the common goal, and that's to help these women, to see them know what true love is. That's the most important thing for me, because when you're loved and you know that you're loved and you're empowered by that love, then you're going to do everything that you've been called to do, because there's someone that loves you so much and he's not judging you, he's not forcing you. You do it because you want to please him. You do it because you want to make a difference in this world. And if we all do our part working together, it's not one person helping these women, it's many people working together to help these women. RHM is composed of many people. And that's exciting. And I think it's really exciting for the women to see that people care enough to give of their time, their money, whatever it is, food, whatever they need, to know that people love them right where they're at. Not because they're doing anything or that they even want it. They're doing it because they want to show love.